Gentlemen, we are the Merely Goats. It is episode 419, and it is July 29, 2026. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Lasagna Day, Tex.
Lasagnas.
I love lasagna. Where does it rank in your power rankings of pasta dishes?
Pretty low. I'm not a fan. I don't like lasagna. I'm more of a fan of baked ziti, or I would rather have a chicken tetrazzini or just a classic angel hair pasta.
Meatballs. What
with
about gnocchi?
With red and white sauce and meatballs.
What about gnocchi?
I like to mix my sauces.
How about our mom's going to kill us because she heard me say that? Gnocchi.
They're okay. I mean, they're okay.
No, dude. No.
I'd rather have an angel hair pasta.
Nope. Give me the gnocchi any day of the week. Lasagna is pretty good. But the baked ziti.
Yeah.
And I like fettuccine noodles. And I like a rigatoni.
Mm-hmm.
And I like gnocchi. I'd probably put all those. Lasagna is probably top 5.
I don't know. I think if I was to choose something that, like, if you were just to say, what would you rather have? It probably would be. I would shy away from a pure red sauce. I have to have white sauce mixed in. I prefer
to a lasagna.
No, with pasta.
Oh, I was like, has anybody ever made a white sauce lasagna? If not, then we just invented something, didn't we?
I'm sure they have. I bet you could.
I bet you they have.
If you did it, you could do it with chicken instead of meat.
Oh, yeah. It'd be like a chicken Alfredo lasagna. You should have Be Nasty make that this weekend.
She's doing, I don't know what she's doing. I think we're doing Costco pizzas.
Oh, all right. That's fine. Works for me. Because we're coming up Friday.
I refuse to eat Papa John's. Sorry.
Not a sponsor. What if they sponsor the show?
I like Papa John's pizza.
Stuffed crust, though. And
I will absolutely crush the pepperoncinis.
Dude, that's the best part. Was it BMO? I think BMO and I. BMO kept. We saw him last week. This time last week, we were at the beach. And the day after, we went to lunch, and he got a Bloody Mary. And he literally was just having me take a bite every other bite. He wanted a bite out of his Bloody Mary of bacon, and then he'd be like, "Here, try this bacon." I was like, "Dude, I just had the bacon." He's like, "No, try this one though." It was just a different, same exact drink. He got 2 of them, and he kept wanting me to share the bacon and the pepperoncinis with him, like bite for bite. He'd take a bite, I'd take a bite. It was outrageous. Classic BMO. So it's National Lasagna Day.
Never one to experience something alone, has to have a partner.
Hey, and I respect that. Good for him. Who's the trans guy? Both of us. Oh, that was great. Lasagna originally referred to the pot in which it was cooked. The most famous fact of lasagna lore is that it is Garfield the cat's favorite food. I completely forgot about that until I was researching.
Yeah.
So, but Tex, B. McCormick's here, ladies and gentlemen. Most on time. He knows it. We're going to talk on the show today. We're going to talk AFC West, Big Ten Media Day, some NFL training camp news, and the AFC West. Did I say that already? Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I think I said it, but that's okay. The golf. That's what it was. The Rocket. We're going to give some picks for the Rocket. That's it. But yeah, so Lasagna Day. If you're listening to the podcast, like, subscribe, download, leave a review, all that stuff. Don't let it fool you. We chose lasagna because we're Italian, but it's also Chicken Wing Day and National Tiger Day. I
can no longer eat deep fried chicken.
You don't?
Nope, can't do it. I feel so bad the next day.
Chick-fil-A?
Can't do it.
Chick-fil-A?
Nope.
I had it the other day on our way to the beach for the first time in probably months, and it was really good. I don't remember.
I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying it's not good. I just feel too heavy.
Speaking of chicken, I would say you're a grown adult. You've crossed over into an adult level when you start buying chicken thighs as opposed to chicken breasts, because you start to realize that chicken thighs are way more juicy and succulent than breast, which can be dry and tough at times. So shout out chicken thighs and everybody who knows chicken thighs are the way to go.
Yep.
Agree. Okay. We got people here from YouTube. We got Antonio. Hola, chicos. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo están? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Bien y tú.
Bien y tú. We've got King AJ. He says, yo, let's talk some everybody's searching for sport. There are no sports. This is like the
there's only one sport right now. Philippine spider fights. Look it up on Facebook. Look it up on YouTube. The reels. It's absolutely electric. It's fake. The most addicting thing to watch on the internet.
It's fake, dude. I saw he sent a video to the group.
It's not fake.
He keeps sending videos, and I think he got faked. He got faked out.
No, there's no way there can be that many fake videos of spiders fighting. It's crazy. It's the craziest thing in the world.
It doesn't make sense. You can't yo-yo. The one guy was yo-yoing a spider.
No, dude.
He was walking down the street in Greece.
Picking it up by the web and then putting it back on the stick. They have these little spiders. They catch them in the woods. They put them on either end of the stick.
BS,
and they coax them into running towards each other on the stick, and then they fight. They fight till one gets bit and then goes all limp. I don't know if it dies or what, but they don't let them eat them.
No.
It's crazy.
No,
but it's absolutely electric. It's the most addicting thing I found to watch without football on right now. Once football's back, I'm out on spider fights. But right now, I'm in. I'm all in on spider fights. I watch like 10 a day to get my fix, and it's crazy. It's the craziest thing.
They're fake, dude. That was an AI video I saw.
No, there's no way there's a fake.
You got deep fakes. It's a SPAIDER, Spader.
There's a whole culture around it.
Arachnus deathicus. BS, dude.
I wish I could pronounce it in Philippine how they say it.
I don't like it.
Let's see if I can.
Are you missing an earpiece to your sunglasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're broke.
I was wondering because
they're broke. I got the new ones coming, but these are broke.
Dude, how about those things G.U.Y.S was wearing today?
Yeah.
Literally fire flames. Josh is here. He goes, what did I just walk in on? Chicken thighs. Hey, buddy, you know, there's no football on, dude. We're talking chicken here. Where's TJ? TJ's a chef. So chicken thighs are better. King AJ did play football. Hey, we played football too. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
Football guys.
Amanda's here. How we doing, Amanda? Okay. Yes, football is back. I'm over here watching ESPN FC. They're talking about Liverpool and Wrexham. Like, we're dying over here. Dying over here. I don't want to watch soccer.
Not long.
1 week from when the podcast releases. Mm-hmm. Well, tonight and then tomorrow. So if you're listening to the podcast, happy 1 week countdown till football. And then it's a football game on.
No, wait. That's the draft.
Dude, you know what? We're going to get so excited. We're going to break down the freaking football game and be all excited about the Canton, Ohio Hall of Fame game, Cardinals, Panthers. And then we are going to watch it and be like, that was really hard to watch. But that's okay. We know that. We know that going in. So we're just going to be glad to see people run around. Some pads popping.
High school football started today. Today started. Next week, we got some jamborees starting up. And you know what? Pads will be popping for real.
Any football this weekend we can go to?
I think I have to look and see where they're at, but I think it's in like somewhere in Winston.
Okay. Let's see. Talk to my son.
Yeah.
He was deciding whether he wanted to do baseball and football, but he decided on football. And I internally did a fist pump. I was like,
But
he's back in.
Talk about this. You can't do it. Doing flag?
No, flag football.
Okay.
He wants to do flag football. I think we're gonna do one more year of flag football. But we could taste it, dude. It's right in our sights. We're gonna be breaking down the Hall of Fame game, all that kind of stuff next week. It's gonna be incredible. And this guy, Freddie, the guy who was the World Cup dude, who was like a internet celebrity, he said he's coming back to do a football tour. And I quote tweeted him, I said, buddy, don't you be going to all these SEC Big Ten games. You can go to those, but you need to go to first of all, you need to go to a Friday night football game in Texas somewhere. Okay.
Yep.
Get you a taste of high school football. Secondly, you need to go to App State or Utah State or Jack State or Boise State. Go to one of these group of 5 schools who freaking packs it out on a Saturday afternoon. Boom. You go to one of those too. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At howdy.hats.enc, they made this beautiful hat that I'm wearing. Once we stop traveling, once the people get out of our backyard with all this backyard work, new hats will be coming. Stay tuned. Tex, I got because there was another saga, I think, to the Yellowstone piece where there was an account on Twitter that got me today that I bookmarked. And Yellowstone National Park, this is from Mike Bales on Twitter, probably fake account. He said Rangers arrested a 34-year-old man Saturday after he spent nearly 2 hours in a homemade bison costume chasing tourists while yelling, "Now you know how it feels." Several visitors thought it was real until they spotted a made in China tag on the tail. So it had me going. I thought for real somebody was in a fake bison suit.
That would be hilarious. That would also be a great Halloween costume pairing.
Yes, it would.
Some dude chasing another dude around in a bison suit.
Somebody needs to make that costume, but also somebody needs to dress. Like, you could easily do that, dress up with that guy with the overalls and the jeans, or the suspenders and the jeans. But you got to have the person who's in the Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey. I think you and your family should dress up like that. You and Be Nasty be the older guy and the chick in the Fitzpatrick jersey, and all your kids are bison just running around.
There you go.
That would be hilarious. So, anyways,
we're just trying to hide from them. That'd be perfect.
It was fake, just like spider wrestling. But that got me pretty good. Okay, let's get into the sports. Everybody, shh. Okay, let's get into some college football. And, of course, the SEC's at it again with ESPN. This season from ESPN Insights, the SEC will start a 9-game conference schedule. A likely result of the additional conference game is that every SEC team has a strength of schedule in the top 20, according to ESPN Analytics. And then there's a graphic of just ranking the SEC teams 1 through 20. And then basically here's what happens, Tex. The SEC complains that, oh, hey, our schedule's so grueling, 5, 10, 12 years ago, whenever the BCS was still going or whenever it was, that they deserve to be in the playoffs, and now their schedule's so grueling, they lose a bunch of games, but it's so tough that because they lost so many games to this grueling schedule, they should still get in the playoff. So really, if they win, they beat a really tough schedule, but if they lose, it doesn't count because they played a really tough schedule. So they can't lose. So congratulations, SEC and ESPN. This has got to be a bit at some point, right? Like, do they do this? Do they word this and put this out being like, this is really going to get people going and for engagement? Or do they seriously think that all these teams have the hardest schedules?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Because, I
think they got to be smelling their own brand here. They got to be, sniffing their own farts on this one.
I was going to say, this is a South Park episode in California.
Yeah.
Randy Marsh goes out west, and he farts, and it's just schedule. It's just he just farts into a schedule and then smells it, and he's like,
"Yep."
But the only other teams in this are USC, Northwestern, Michigan, Ohio State. That's pretty much it. So here we go already. They've already tried to predetermine who's going to be where and what this is going to mean for later on down the road whenever we're all yelling about who they're going to let in. But then they'll look back and say, well,
I would love to see any other website's strength of schedule, but I think the SEC has basically told everybody to stop doing it, and this is the only one. Because it was mostly Pro Football Reference, but now they also have a College Football Reference, and they took theirs down. So they basically cornered the market on strength of schedule. So you don't even know how they're calculating it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's all proprietary. It's basically the BCS.
But they have all the people behind the curtain though. They know which buttons are pushing, and they know which. And that's the whole problem with they wanted to get rid of the conferences. Because if they had the conferences and the conference champions, that was objective data they could not dispute. All they could do is be like, well, that conference isn't as strong as our conference based on the numbers that we've made up about our conference. So it's just, this is the most frustrating thing. Every other sport is like, here's your divisions, here's your conferences, play within those, win them, get into the playoffs, go on about your business. But there's so much money involved with college football, they can't do that. I hate it. I hope they leave. I wish they would leave. Do it. Because I'd still watch it. It's not like I'm saying I'm not going to watch the SEC. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to not listen to the SEC and the ESPN tell me how good it is when they haven't won a championship in 3 years. So
and they went 5-1 against the Big Ten for the last couple of years.
Who, the SEC?
Yep, and both
in the regular season.
Both.
Oh, come on! Where's that data? Stop it! What are you just spouting off? See, you're watching. You got spider fighting brain.
Dude. No, dude. No, dude.
Oh, spider fights.
Those are. Is that not fake?
It's not fake.
I think it's real, but I don't like the fact that you never see who wins.
That's true.
They always cut it off before there's a winner. I need Bruce Buffer in there. And new.
They need a belt.
Yeah.
They need a
belt.
They need
a spider belt.
Where would you put the belt on the spider?
Ooh, where would a spider's pants be?
Let's go back. Let's go down that road again. You'd put it right above its thorax, right?
There you go.
It goes across the body. It's across the body.
Yeah. Oh, across the shoulder? Which one's the shoulder? Mm-hmm. I guess the top. They're all legs, though, so it can't be shoulders. Damn. Does a spider only have hips? I guess you could put it across the top leg.
Mm-hmm. Do you wrap it around its belly, its stomach?
Do you remember we were reading that? I think that's where they breathe, is from their butt.
Yeah.
They must have bad breath.
Do they breathe out of their mouths? No, because I guess they breathe out of their butts. It's like the SEC talking out of their butts. Stupid.
Yeah, I saw that in Aaron Rodgers' career, he is 11-11 in the playoffs, and I'm like, boy, don't let the SEC get a hold of that.
Dude, okay. So we move on before we get to Big Ten. In addition, this is UNC. In addition to Mike Lombardi HR matter, the University of North Carolina football team is also being investigated by the College Sports Commission, the entity which handles the compliance and enforcement of NCAA and NIL rules. Dude, UNC's done. You saw us pick them win, 3 games the other night?
Yeah.
4. 3 or 4, whatever it was, 3 or 4 games. They're cooked. Bill Belichick has no idea what he's doing. It's over. They got to get him out of there.
Yeah, they do.
This is bad.
I just, I think we talked about this way back when they hired him, but did we ever think it was going to be a good fit? They thought they were being cool and doing some, sneaky hire, this sneaky good hire that is going to wow college football. And it's like, we knew who Bill Belichick was after Brady left.
Yeah.
When Brady left the Patriots, they were downhill. Without Brady, Bill Belichick has a losing coaching record.
Yep.
It
is
hilarious.
It is hilarious that these, like, the people who are running UNC, it's like such a frat school.
Yeah.
And so these are like people that are probably, their idea of like success is like hiring the guy who used to win a lot of games, be like, hey, look at us, we're the cool guys, we got the best candidate, and this guy absolutely sucks and is absolutely running the UNC program into the ground.
Yeah.
Do you think Bill Belichick's doing it on purpose? Does somebody he know, like, on the staff, like on the admissions at UNC, that he's just like, I hate this university? Seems like something he would do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is he doing it to get his wife a graduate degree? Or
are they married now?
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that he's doing this intentionally. I think in his mind, he was gonna come into college football and own it, because what college football is becoming. He has all this experience doing with the Patriots, because he was pretty much the GM there. And he thought that he was going to be able to be a step ahead of everybody because, of the experience he had. But what he forgot was that you actually have school still. So,
And people have to choose to come play for you.
yes.
In the NFL, you like in his era, you could kind of dictate the terms, but now it's like,
Well, you also could dictate that if a guy was there for 2 or 3 years,
yeah,
and not leaving and after one.
Dude, Michael Lombardi effective immediately. That's something happened. Anyways, UNC cooked. Updates on the college football corporate jersey patch tracker from the next round. This is a great graphic. I think my favorite on here is Tyson Foods from Arkansas. I love FedEx for Memphis. Culver's for Wisconsin is incredible. And some of these other ones I've never even heard of. The Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort and Casino for New Mexico State. That's a good one. Yeah.
Well, USAA for the military schools is good.
Well, where's Navy? I don't see Navy on this list.
I don't know.
I love how the Big 12 just has monsters. It's great. So there's probably going to be more of these. This is crazy.
Good for Marshall doing local.
Love that.
It's hard for me to see on my phone.
I know. I tried to zoom in for you, but
Chase Bank, Ohio State, come on, sell out. Notre Dame, SoFi, sell out.
Do something cool.
What is that for Oklahoma State?
Osage? I don't know. I'm not sure what.
Wait, what is Dial Pad? Are they trying to bring home phones back?
It's the landlines.
Yeah,
love that. La Panaderia Bakery.
Tex, I can't take your glasses serious.
Dude, they're so crooked.
I just
go to their brook, dude. Look, I'm missing
I know, but I looked over at you, and you're like all close to the screen.
They're all crooked.
Like I could see your eye. It was so far down.
Dude, they're so crooked, dude. The Big Ten have displayed Michigan, Ohio State, and Indiana's national championships at the Big Ten Media Day. Power move or not? What's your initial thoughts of having all 3 national titles there? Is that – I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about it either.
I feel like it's just a jab at the SEC. If that's the reason, I'm on board. But if you're, like, actually flaunting, like, look at our conference.
You've won 3 in a. I don't know. I just never been a big conference guy. Like it's a team sport. I mean, I guess the Big Ten, that is their team, is all the schools in it. But I don't know.
It means a lot to the administrators, but I bet if you ask a bunch of coaches, they don't care.
They would say, no, we wanted to win it.
Yes.
We want to beat Ohio State. We want to beat Michigan. We want to beat Indiana.
They can also now have the argument, is there any truth or relevancy to ESPN's rankings now? If those 3 teams are the last national championships, how can the SEC have the hardest schedule?
If I'm Fox, I'm making my own power rankings right now.
That's exactly what I would do.
If I'm Fox, because Fox has a deal with the Big Ten, let's go beyond the conference.
Yeah, but does their conference finish 500? The SEC does. I mean,
I don't know. We'll have to tabulate at the end of this year. But I'm telling you right now, if I'm Fox, I start putting out my own strength of schedule records and making the Big Ten strength of schedule harder. And then we stab ourselves a strength of record off.
Yes.
That's exactly what needs to happen. There, we just solved college football.
Probably do that.
Huh?
You could probably do that.
Fox could absolutely do that. Because then you could just be like, yeah, well, our rankings say different. We had the toughest schedule.
Yeah, I mean, it's the media. Well, can they? I don't know if they would be included in the media, I bet. It's the media poll and the coaches poll, and then the ESPN playoff rankings.
Yeah, so just do the Fox.
I just love that none of those other rankings matter when it comes to the playoffs. So, like, why do we even have those rankings?
Why do we have any rankings until like week 5? Let people actually watch football rank these teams.
Yeah. That's like somebody asked me who I thought was going to win the Super Bowl like earlier this week. And I obviously said the Bills, but he goes, "No, what's your real answer?" I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know who's on the teams. I don't know. I haven't seen them play. Who's injured? Like, I was like, I can't really answer that fairly.
If the Niners get Vita Vea, that's going to be them.
Their coach can't see to call plays.
That's such a weird. I got that in here, by the way. Here's the Big Ten voters for the preseason. Ohio State got 15 first place votes. Oregon got 11, and Indiana got 5 at number 3. This is stupid. Is it not?
Yes.
To quote Ric Flair, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. We did this last year.
Yeah.
I was guilty of it.
I've said this forever that until you get beat, you should be the number 1 team in the country.
Yeah.
I don't care who you lost, whatever. You have the right to be the number 1 team in the country because you won the national championship last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you keep that until you get beat. I don't care if you win the first game against a lower level school by 1. You still keep that till you get beat.
Yep. I love that. I don't know if this is you're just going to piss Signetti off. Like, that's what you're going to do. And it's what did he do last year?
Bulletin board material.
Yeah.
That's already in the weight room.
Yes, 100%. This exact graphic of Ryan Day holding this up on the Big Ten Network official profile.
Yeah.
Indiana's 3rd.
Yes.
And
there's a poster. There's a poster in their weight room already 100%. Of that.
And it's the Shannon Sharp meme where he sits back in his chair and goes like this. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So here's some other fun quotes from Big Ten Media Day. In addition to winning 3 consecutive titles, the Big Ten has dominated the first 2 seasons of the expanded college football playoff. This is the Big Ten's commissioner. 7 Big Ten teams combined for a nation's best 11 wins in 14 and 22 games have featured Big Ten teams. Talking about the playoff. For those keeping track, number of words in each media day opening statements from each Power 4 commissioner. Tony Petitti from the Big Ten had 738. The Big 12 commissioner had 1,764. ACC 2,674. And, of course, the SEC's commissioner talked the longest, 28, almost 3,000 words. What a stat. I love that stat.
God, get a life, Brett Murphy.
Counted that, dude.
I'm sure it's a system. I
still believe it.
I'm sure it's a system.
Oh,
the AI generated thing.
Well, yeah,
does
I'm sure
it, but
everything was what's that? What do they call that?
Transcribe.
Yeah, transcribed. And then it was put into some AI system, like you were saying. So but yeah. So yeah. They're dancing all over everybody. They're talking about how they have almost double the wins in the playoff, which is more than double the next best league. So Patetti got
they also get 5 teams in there.
The Big Ten?
Yeah.
Well, at least they're winning it. What did they get this year? No, what did they get? 3?
Yeah. There are only 3 good teams.
They have
their conference.
Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley. He says, quote, "We play who they tell us to play. I love the opportunities within that schedule." And I think we went through this and had USC winning like 8 games because they play Oregon, Washington, Penn State, Ohio State, Indiana. That's pretty brutal.
They're going to be 4-0 going into Oregon, though.
Yeah. But they're going to get crushed by Oregon. Did you know that Gary Patterson was the DC at USC?
No.
I just saw that today.
Since when?
I guess this year.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Sucks, dude. He was awesome at TCU. So that was a fun quote by Lincoln Riley. We went through that schedule. I think it was just me, and I picked him to win like 7 or 8 games. Okay, more quotes. Michigan State's Pat Fitzgerald, I wouldn't say we have a chip on my shoulder. I'd say we have a bag of chips on all of our shoulders.
I love that.
Dude, hey, you know what he needs to do? Is just get a bag of chips out ready right before he runs out on the field. Right,
oh yes, holds
right
it
in the
up.
locker room, dude.
Dude, Michigan State, sponsored by Lay's.
What type of chip? Yeah, what type of chip though?
What type of chip would you have if you're Michigan State, Sparty?
Jalapeno?
No.
Spicy?
What is Michigan known for? What's Michigan food?
I don't know. The Jets pizza, dude.
Detroit style pizza. That's exactly what I was thinking.
So you get a can of pizza Pringles.
Pringles, yeah.
On a bag though. Damn it.
Shit.
Put them in a bag. What about
No, you can't put Pringles in a bag.
They'll be disintegrated. Hold on. What chip would you run out if you're the Detroit style pizza, the Coney dog, the pasty?
Detroit style pizza.
Yeah. We nailed it though. Good for us.
Yeah.
Well, what if you got a bag of the combos? The pizza combos? You remember those? Is that a chip?
Those are really good. Terrible
Those
for
were
you,
really good.
So good.
Dude, my kids got into the car today after day camp, and my little girl handed me a Ritz cheddar cheese, the little cheddar cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
I don't like these. And I was like, are you kidding me? Took everything in my power not to demolish that whole bag, and I didn't.
Oh, I would have tipped it.
Dude, that thing.
I would have opened it so it's fat. I would have gone,
No, I like to eat them two at a time.
No, I tip them.
You don't tip the whole. Are you kidding me? No. What chip would you have on your shoulder? That's tough. Probably, I guess you could go Doritos. That's the best one, spicy Doritos. You know what I saw that the Dorito had? They had a hot honey late night pizza flavor. It was hot honey. So there you go.
Interesting.
But bags of chips. You go in there. Coach walks in there with a bag of chips and just rips it open and throws it all over his team and goes, "This is what people think of us. Head out." And then Illinois Brett Bielema takes a shot at the SEC. He says, quote, "They want to live in 2005 forever." Love that.
Well, he's someone that's coaching the SEC too.
Has.
So he knows what they talk about at those coaches' conferences and coaches' meetings and athletic. He knows. So,
hey, I love it. 2005 was a pretty good year, though, for the SEC, though.
Yeah, it was.
Not a good year to quote, dude. But
we're almost there, boys. This is great. We're arguing about potato chips.
Oh, football's back, dude. Camp started. Football's back.
Speaking of camp, let's move on. By the way, Illinois is going to win like 9 or 10 games this year.
Well, that's because you picked them.
I did what I could. Nobody was here to dispute. Nobody was here to talk any sense into me. I tricked myself right back down the road. I'm looking at Illinois' schedule and be like, they're going to win 9 games. I'm already back. So let's move to the NFL. Tony Romo, the video came out of him getting pulled over and doing a sobriety test, which he warmed up for, which was he was doing the Dak Prescott hips thing and doing like mountain climbers and basically stretching. He did the breath. I don't think he did a breathalyzer.
No, he did.
He failed a sobriety test, but he said, I don't know if this is true, but he goes, this is from Sporting News. He goes, Tony Romo told police he was on his way to see his grandma and grandpa when he was arrested. Per publicly posted obituaries, all of his 4 grandparents appear to be deceased. Not a good look for Tony Romo.
Things are falling apart.
Dude, can't do that.
This is like where I always say in these situations, like, I wish I was there, could see inside his brain that moment where he's like, man, I am effed.
Yeah.
Like when Tiger rolled his car, when was that moment? Was it when he was laying sideways and he just took a deep breath and he's like, man, I am effed. Like,
yep.
Dang. Like, and then it's trying to figure out how to get out of it. Like, when does that happen?
I don't know if he was drunk or what, if this is another like pill situation. Like, it was broad daylight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they said that he smelled like alcohol or didn't, but if he didn't, then yeah, it was probably a pill.
Yeah, which is worse.
For back pain if he was playing golf.
Don't get me started on that, dude. J-Vi, I believe we have to talk about a certain knee. Oh, we should, because I have a video for you, AKC. I saw him pivot on his front leg when he threw, and he hopped off of that thing. And the thigh doctor already let us know on Sunday this guy's not ready. Have you seen that thing?
Wow.
Looks like a Slim Jim.
It's on the big board.
Telling you. He almost popped his knee the other day. I saw it. He went to plant and throw on that front foot.
Bills Cowboys Super Bowl in Newbern. Valentine's Day.
Oh, I would. Oh my gosh, dude, we would be live streaming from the pool if we did that. But anyways, Tony Romo and then Kyle Shanahan came out, addressed the media in his office to clarify his car accident on July 14th was his fault, contrary to the database from the police report. Said he took his eyes off the road briefly to find his phone, which fell between the seats. When he looked up, he had gone over the line and into an SUV going like 20 miles an hour. How much do we believe this? Because this is weird. It keeps getting weirder.
He also drives a Tesla. Don't those things drive themselves?
That's a great point.
I don't.
That's a really good point.
So I don't know.
I don't know. It's really weird. The whole concussion thing. I mean,
he said too that that when he looked back up, the airbag was hitting his face, so it broke. That's what broke his nose, and then the gash on his head was from his sun visor. How did his head get to a sun visor if his?
I guess whenever he hit, he went up like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird. It's just all weird.
So it was head on,
and it was covered up for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can't believe it didn't come out for 2 weeks.
I just think this is a great way, one, to come out as a leader, address this head on, two, to get the locker room galvanized. Let the players take control. Oh man, coach can't call plays. What are we gonna do?
This is gonna be I'm just so grateful to be alive. My team's playing like I have a new look on football because
you know what this means? Brock Purdy gets all the credit. That's what this means. Well, Brock Purdy going to lead the 49ers, going to be calling plays. Shanahan's going to come out and be like, I had to lean on Brock Purdy to lead this offense, to be the leader, to be the veteran, to be the offensive mastermind. Oh, I can see it now.
Tex, what week do you think Mac Jones comes into play?
Mac Jones isn't coming into play. Mac Jones, unless Purdy gets hurt, Mac Jones isn't coming into play.
I didn't say why he was coming in. I'm just saying, what week do you think Mac Jones comes into play?
Week 4.
Okay. All right. Wish I had the big board beside me.
Well, what about Jerry Jones saying Jerry Jones for the 30th year in a row saying he's ready to make a splash move? He's all in. I forgot to screenshot that one, Tex. Come on, enlighten us.
He's all in.
On who? On what?
The team.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do now?
Win the
Super Bowl. Trade away another really good player? Trade away CeeDee Lamb?
He's all in on the Super Bowl.
How many more weapons can he get?
As many as he needs. As many as he needs.
How many does Dak need? If he was as good as if Dak was as good,
rank 6 for crying out loud in the NFL.
If Dak was as good as everybody tells me he is, then he wouldn't need weapons.
Dude, what's wrong with having more weapons?
Really good.
What's wrong with having more weapons?
Did you say Oregon's really good?
Should we trade away all the good players and just let them play with backups? Just to prove something?
If Dak's that good.
Doesn't make any sense.
Josh Allen does it every week.
No, dude. You can't help it. Look, let's not even get started on how your 7-on-7 session started.
Oh, I got it. It's going to be here in a few slides, Tex. Don't you worry.
Let's not even start that.
Let's finish Shanahan. He said he wanted to take fault publicly for the accident because it crushed me hearing the other driver getting blamed for it and to hear people think that people are hiding something for me. I think people are good people and recognize it's a personal thing. This sounds really weird, this whole situation. So we got to let
I
the
don't know
facts
how
come.
the incident report is different than the police report.
The whole thing's weird, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Some more training camp news. CJ Stroud, did you see the video of this?
No.
Okay. It looks like he's trying to bring back the tall white tee
Mm-hmm.
and the longer gym shorts.
And one shorts.
And he cut his hair.
Cut his hair. He looks like the Joker in Batman. Like everybody's like, oh, first day of school. No, his walk looks like the Joker whenever he walks out of the hospital trying to blow up the hospital. He's walking all weird like a penguin. So it's a very strange video.
He does look like he's walking into high school, though.
Yes, it's a funny video, but people are ripping him online. So you cannot be Houston Texans social media team and be like, that's the video we're going to put out for our quarterback one. You can't do that to him. That's more on the Houston Texans social media team than it is CJ Stroud.
Well, you also have a guy shooting it in the background. I'm sure there's another guy like filming all these walk-ins. Like, why are you using a cell phone video?
Why are you below? You need to be above him, right? That'll make him look less Whoville body.
Let's try to make him look bigger than he is.
I don't know. But that was something. And then more training camp news. Tua Tagovailoa has a minor injury that has flared up. It's his back, and Michael Penix isn't ready for full teamwork. So undrafted free agent quarterback Jack Strand, his quarterback one, is taking the first team reps. Off to a hot start in Atlanta, boys.
They just signed somebody too. They signed Cooper Rush.
There you go. They signed Cooper Rush. I guess he played for the Ravens most recently. That was a weird signing, but Cooper Rush down in Atlanta with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Kevin Stefanski took that job.
Well, he's probably just like, get me the hell out of Cleveland so I don't have to deal with this Shador Sanders stuff anymore. And now he's got Tua to deal with.
Yeah. Is that an upgrade? No.
No.
Penix is hurt. You knew that going in. I don't know. I would have had
Because
more of a
Bijan
say.
Robinson.
I would have had more of a say of who you got as your quarterback.
Smash Jack State quarterback Caden Creel over 100 yards rushing week 0. Okay. Love that.
QB over 100.
Yep. The Bucs and quarterback Baker Mayfield are expected to end contract extension talks, and the plan now is for Mayfield to play the season on the final year of his contract and then be a free agent in March. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are falling apart. Why would they not want to keep Baker?
Why are they not trying to keep Veal?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Yeah, what are they just not paying people?
I guess not. I guess
they have
they're
a
not
lot of
pay
dead
veterans.
cap money or something.
I don't get why they wouldn't pay Baker.
Got rid of Mike Evans. Is it rebuild time?
Where would Baker Mayfield go next?
Do we think
Cowboys?
this has anything to do with the coach?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a Todd Bowles thing. Like, all the veterans are like, get me out of here. Vita Vea's leaving.
They take the ping pong tables out?
It's just weird. Like, what other
And it's really saying something to want to leave Florida with no state income tax.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I bet Baker would go to Tennessee.
No, they got Cam Ward.
Not after this season. If he plays like he did last season.
Cam Ward's going to be better this year. I know it. Where would Baker go? Let's
Andy.
see. Arizona?
Andy.
Oh, Indianapolis would be good. Yeah, I like that.
With Pittman and Downs.
Jets? Baker would be awesome in New York. That'd be good.
I don't think he would go to the Jets.
Yeah, probably.
What about back to the Browns?
What about the Steelers?
Back to the Browns.
The Steelers? After Aaron Rodgers goes?
I could see him
No,
Baker to
there's
Steelers?
0% chance he goes back to the Browns.
Pittsburgh would love a guy like Baker.
Oh, yeah.
A gritty guy.
If Baker Mayfield is a free agent next year, that is absolutely a Pittsburgh Steelers wet dream right there. Veteran quarterback.
We need to put that big board calling it.
Yeah. Right now, mark it down.
You're too early free agent signings.
Yeah. Baker to the Steelers is going to happen. That'd be a fun quarterback division, except for the Browns. Lamar, Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield. That's fun. That's nice. Oh, back to Carolina. I love that Jack State.
Yes. Good point.
Back to dude, there'd be so many places he could back to the Rams.
I don't know about the Rams.
Retires.
Oh, I could see him in LA too.
They drafted Ty Simpson.
Dude. Sean McVay didn't want that guy. Did you see his face?
They got the dude from Georgia.
I thought he
Stetson
got cut.
Bennett?
Yeah.
I thought he got cut.
A ball, dude.
Oh, did he? Maybe he did. I don't know.
Stroud says Baker Mayfield was insulted, Rick Stroud, by the Bucs. First contract offer, says they didn't even counter because they thought it was a joke. And then their guy, defensive tackle Vita Vea, has requested a trade out of Tampa Bay. And no better landing spot for him than the San Francisco 49ers. Then we're all the way back, boys. That front seven with Vita Vea.
Bill's just transferred to a 3-4. He'd clog up the middle.
49ers run a 3-4.
I'm saying
I mean,
Bills are more ready to win.
Franchise that actually makes the playoffs and like makes Super Bowls. You want to go to a franchise?
We make the playoffs.
Yeah, but
you made the playoffs 7 years in a row. What are you talking about?
But you made a Super Bowl run.
So?
Because you want a franchise that knows how to get to the Super Bowl.
You said a team that doesn't make the playoffs.
You see the missing piece.
Could be the missing piece for the Bills.
No, he's not going to
go
to the
system.
Bills. Why would he want to go play in the cold-ass Buffalo?
Because he wants to go somewhere and do something that hasn't been done before.
Speaking of something that hasn't been done before, quarterback that won a Super Bowl after getting married.
But this relieves Josh Allen.
That's not how it works. Get the hell out of here. Josh Allen getting engaged should have relieved Brock Purdy.
It does.
But you didn't keep that. You didn't keep that same energy.
Well, Brock Purdy hasn't made it to the Super Bowl yet since then.
Could be this year.
He hasn't played a full season of football since then either.
Stetson Bennett still with the Rams.
Oh, in your face, dude.
I told you. They
just keep drafting SEC quarterbacks. And then Baker would fit right in. Congrats to Justin Herbert. Madison. I still have no idea who Madison Beer is.
Why is she lower than him?
I don't know.
Dude, he's like 6'7" or something like that.
Yeah, what is she, like 3 feet tall?
What stance is she in, dude? She out-kneeled him.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to take victory formation because he never wins anything. She out-victory formation him. Wow.
Is he her center?
Yeah. I don't know.
She's getting up under there. Point.
I've never heard of Madison Beer. Never heard of her.
No, I have no idea who that chick is. Good for them. Hey, nothing but happy marriage, but you're not winning a Super Bowl, pal.
Congrats.
Go ahead and mark them off. Mark them off the Super Bowl. We know the rules. Good news. Tank Dell, who tore his ACL, LCL, MCL, dislocated his knee, which was a horrible injury.
Yes.
During the 24 season. Multiple surgeries, missed all of last season, has been cleared to participate in training camp. That is freaky. He was electric, too, dude.
Yeah, he was good.
He was a great route runner.
He was a steal on fantasy.
Yes. He was fun.
Still needs one more year. He won't be
to
the
get
same
back
this year.
Yeah, he's not going to be the same this year. No. Speaking of injuries, the 49ers have already piled up.
Is Shanahan? Oh, yeah.
Shanahan's on the injury report with the concussion.
Wait a minute. This is AK's excuse list right here.
Yes.
No.
It's his crutch, dude.
This is.
It's not,
his
dude.
crutch.
It is, I know.
I don't need it. I'm just laughing because I'm waiting for the substation jokes, okay? Here comes the substation. Oh, 49ers, So, Pearsall, Jordan James is supposed to be the backup running back. Malik Mustafa, shout out Wake Forest Tech.
Pearsall looks like Baker with gloves.
He does. Pearsall was good whenever Pearsall has a PCL injury, which was what bothered him last year. The issue with the PCL is that it makes your knee unstable, just like a strained or a sprained ACL or a sprained PCL. They keep your knee and your tibia from going back and forth over each other like that. So if it's unstable, it's going to rub the joint surface on the bottom where your cartilage is and your meniscus, and it's going to create inflammation and swelling and so on and so forth, especially in high-velocity movements. Now, if he was just walking down the street, it wouldn't make diddly poo, but because he's cutting and jumping and doing all this stuff, his knee gets unstable and it starts swelling because it's like something's wrong here. Anyways, now you're not getting out of this either. The Buffalo Bills have released yet another alternative uniform. What the hell is this?
I don't know.
What is this?
Pretty bad.
They look like Kentucky or Boise State. What is this? Gray? Nickel City? Have you ever even heard it called the Nickel City? No offense.
I thought it was the city of good neighbors. That's what I've always heard.
I think the best thing they could have done was to have like hot sauce jerseys with the buffalo wing on the helmet. That'd have been the best. It'd be this. Nobody even knows what this is.
No.
Is that
give me some Frank's Red Hot on the helmet? Something.
Then Jay came out and he's like, "Stop! Everybody needs to stop hating on it because it's been bad reviews." Like,
well, you can't really. Everybody wants the red helmet, the white pants, and the blue jersey, and you come out with gray uniforms.
Well, that's the thing is what they're saying is like, I know everybody wants the old jerseys, but we're moving forward. We're getting a new stadium. We got a new coach. These are new.
They forgot who they were. I said it the other day.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The Bills they've lost their identity before the season even started.
Yeah. The thing is this jersey started by like, let's make a blue collar jersey. So then they're like, how do you make the collar blue with our colors? Like, what color do you make the jersey?
Red. White.
Well, they're white. They're white, so their alternate whites are the old jerseys with the standing buffalo.
They should have learned last year whenever their season went through a tailspin when they tried to do the whiteout and they got beat and their whiteouts got stolen by the Patriots and then they went to the Super Bowl. So they should be done. We said this last year. They should be done with alternate uniforms.
Yeah.
No throwbacks.
I don't. To me, NFL, you should have your two uniforms. College is when you do all the alternate stuff. Because you're still like figuring yourself out in college and who you are. So like do the alternate jerseys in college, but NFL, it's like you know who you are, you know who your team is. I don't know. I think you shouldn't be doing all that.
Shame on you. Jug of 10W30. He said, I thought it couldn't get worse than the fake snow beard. Yeah, dude, this is the helmet actually looks kind of cool.
I don't like the helmet.
Nickel City, dude. Is that because Josh Allen can't drop any dimes? He's Mr. Nickel Man.
Dude, he cannot throw a back shoulder end zone pass to save his life.
This uniform is. Can you say this is dumb? This is like the 49ers.
Yeah, this is the worst thing that I've seen the Bills do.
I hate that they're trying. This is the same thing App State did whenever they're like, we're trying to move to the future. Forget the past. It's like, you don't have the future if the past didn't lay the foundation for you. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So
and you know a thing or two about foundation.
Hey, by the way, the retaining wall's taken out right now as we speak. Tex, you found this gem from Bills camp. First pass is 7-on-7 to start the Bills training camp, and Tex finish it. From who?
Drop. Keon Coleman. Not looking good, big dog.
Look, you're talking about a guy that probably shouldn't be on the team anymore anyway. But they're trying to backpedal on what the owner said, during McDermott's firing. So
or was it the GM?
No, it was the owner.
Dude, cue the Shannon Sharp gif again.
But
Sean McDermott.
Keon Coleman just can't get out of his own way.
He can't get in the way of a
He
football and catch it.
needs to get out of Buffalo and try another team. I wish him well, but it's just not working out for the Bills and him. And everybody needs to see that and move forward like our jerseys and get over this. And I don't know. It's a bad look. They said he was returning punts today. They said he was returning
punts?
Yes, he was returning punts.
That's a disaster.
That's
a disaster waiting to happen.
The Broncos game wasn't far enough that people haven't forgot that he dropped a touchdown pass in that game.
Yes.
It's like just move. Let's just move on from him. Just recognize that it was like, we thought it was gonna be a better pick that worked out for us, but it just didn't work out here. We'll own it. We got new guys in that are gonna get the job done. I don't know.
Hilarious.
The pride gets in the way for some of these GMs.
Oh yeah,
and they want. We held on to Kyrie Elam for 2 years too long.
Wasn't that the dude from Florida, the DB who threw?
Yes, we drafted in the first round, and he was terrible for us. And then the Cowboys got him, and what'd he do? He gets burnt for the Cowboys. Like, it's just not working out for some guys, and you got to let your ego get out of the way and realize that. All right, I missed that pick, but guess what? I hit on 4 other picks in that draft. Like, I don't know.
You got to give credit to the GMs that are like, well, that's terrible. Let's move on. Like the Rams do it really well.
Yeah.
49ers do it to a certain degree. But like they
also, I mean, you got to think Shanahan grew up in the NFL.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
He knows about leaving and whatever. And John Lynch played in the NFL. So he's seen the other side of the business. It's like
McVay did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I see what you're saying. Like he wants Coleman to have a huge year so that he can selfishly look at the end of the year and be like, we made the right decision, and try to throw it at McDermott's face.
Yeah.
He's letting that get to him right now.
Yeah. McDermott wanted him cut because he was showing up late for meetings. I mean, he was a healthy scratch the 5 games last year.
A couple games last year. Yikes. By the way, I've got ESPN over here because there's no sports on in there. They won't stop with the Bears. They won't.
Should you lose your name if you leave your state?
What do you mean? Like as a football team?
They're about to be playing in Indiana. It's like an hour and a half.
Chiefs too? Chiefs are going to do it.
Hour and a half south of Chicago. I guess the Niners are an hour and a half away from San Fran.
But they're still in the same state.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, if you lose your
San Jose 49ers.
I don't care. I still wear it. Doesn't matter. It's not about the name on the back or the name on the front.
Sharks colors on a football jersey would look sick.
That would look sick. They should do hockey and football crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sick. Yeah. But
rep your ice jerseys.
I've had enough of Caleb Williams. Like they're doing it. They're trying to force him down everybody's throat to be the next big thing. And he had a 58% completion percentage last year. It got worse. It was worse than the year before. And they're trying to be like, hey, here he comes. I'm like, from what aspect? Because Ben Johnson called great games and they won?
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, football's back. We're yelling about that. Golf. Got a couple of picks for the Rocket Classic in Detroit. Shout out, bags of chips on your shoulders. PGA Tour Studios is piloting an announcer-free stream for this week's Rocket Classic, making its debut on the PGA Tour Live on ESPN Plus, covering all four rounds. The stream is called Marquee Group Quiet Please, and will emphasize player caddy conversations, crowd reactions, and natural course audio. Storytelling, enhanced graphics, and real-time statistics will appear on the screen without commentary from announcers. If it is well received, that could continue into 2027. This is a thing for golf where they are trying to be like, hey, we're doing this for the fans. Really, ESPN's hemorrhaging money. And it's a way for them to be like, this is for you guys, when really they don't want to pay anybody to announce the golf.
No, they still have the announcers golfing because there's a mainstream that they're going to have.
Mhm.
They're just not they're just showing you another, they're just basically playing that, what they do for that without the announcers plugged in.
Mm.
And they sold it. And so they're getting ads for it. So yes, they're making money off of it, but it's not like they're not doing an extra step.
I don't know. I just think that this is they're trying to, I know big companies don't do things for people. They do them for themselves. So I'm staying woke on this.
Yeah.
This is the last time that the Rocket Classic will be in Detroit.
Mm.
The 8th Rocket will be the last. So there you go. RIP to the Rocket in Detroit. Here are the favorites. It's Cam Young, Chris Gotterup, Jackson Coyven, Shoffley, Siwoo Kim. Hilarious story about Siwoo Kim. Look that up if you want to laugh. He got trapped in Canada because he went to the wrong restaurant. He was trying to meet Mike Kim at a Korean barbecue place, and he typed it in his GPA. And Detroit borders Canada, so he
Yeah.
drove to the one that was located in Canada, the Korean barbecue place, and went over the border and got stuck up there and had to wait like an hour to get back.
Oh my goodness.
Wyndham Clark, Henley, Cantlay, Matsuyama. Those are your Rocket Classic
Wow,
favorites.
the dude from Auburn.
Yeah, Coyven. He won last week. He's
Yeah.
good. Got a violent swing. He comes off his feet when he hits the ball. It's awesome. It's like Scotty Scheffler, but on steroids.
Mm.
Here you go, boys. Your first round leader, Ben Coles. Been playing some good golf. Meant to display my wager out of there, but I forgot to do that. So,
Dude, man, you could put a lot on that one.
same thing for the 5-pick make the cut part. It resets somehow. Usually it doesn't show it. But here's your 5-pick parlay at the Rocket Classic to make the cut. Harry English, Corey Connors, Mac Meisner, Jackson Suber, and this is a Hubs redemption. Redemption. I think he's feeling better after the heart thing. He's back. He's going to make the cut. 5 golfers making the cut. You're in. And the top 40 is a very similar one. It's English, Henley, Connors, Meisner, Sung J M. Let me do a hang the banner, and then we got to do our AFC West nonsense. Actually, let's do the AFC West stuff. Who's calling us right now? All right, here we go. Wait, what did I do over here? All right, let me share my screen. There we go. This is the one. Back down a little bit to now I'm too far. All right, AFC West. Here we go, boys. Can I zoom in? There we go. It's over here. There we go. See, this always throws me for a loop, man. All right, let's pull it up. AFC West. The Broncos won it last year. Kansas City missed the playoffs, and the Raiders hired Kubiak. Let's see. Denver traded for Jalen Waddle. The Broncos did. Forgot about that until recently, whenever I was looking all this stuff up. The Raiders drafted Fernando Mendoza. Then they signed Kirk Cousins. The Chiefs brought back assistant Eric Bieniemy, which just had a really weird story. I don't know if you guys saw that. We're not going to get into that. They also brought in Kenneth Walker. The Broncos kept J.K. Dobbins. The Raiders, they brought in more offensive line help because their offensive line sucked last year. Asked Ashton Jeanty. They brought Tyler Linderbaum in and Spencer Burford from the 49ers. And Kansas City traded away Trent McDuffie to the Rams. The Chargers lost both. Oh, they hired Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins. That's right. He got fired. Forgot about that. So there you go. And then they lost their guy, their defensive coordinator, Minter. So the Chargers have all kinds of new coordinators. All right. That's your kind of overview of the AFC West. Now, we'd love to do this little question here. AFC West winner, boys. The Kansas City Chiefs are favored to win the division at plus 160. The Chargers are plus 190. The Broncos plus 225, and the Raiders plus 2,000. Who's more likely to win this division? Which one gets you going right there?
I think I'm going to go with the Chargers.
After the news of Justin Herbert getting engaged.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he doesn't make the playoffs. Just means he doesn't win the Super Bowl.
That's true. Tex, what do you think? Who wins the division?
Love that.
Yeah, good take, dude. Great take. Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders. Chiefs are the favorite. Who wins?
I gotta go. There's no way that the Chiefs are going to do it. It's got to be the Broncos.
Okay.
Even with a new defensive coordinator.
Who, the Broncos?
New defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
I do think the Chargers.
How healthy is Bo Nix?
He's fine.
Probably not. Probably not 100% to start.
He'll be fine.
But way better off than Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. Patrick Mahomes can't plant and twist on his front foot. Everything he throws is going to be back leg. It's like right into his wheelhouse.
Dude, he needs to not play this year and just take it off, dude.
He needs to not play
for the sake of his career.
You're probably right. Because the last thing anybody wants to see is him take off running and
looking like Brian Leftwich out there.
I think the Chargers are going to win it too. I'm with you. I think this is the year. I think the Chiefs have lost it. I think the Broncos' schedule is too bad, and I think the Chargers are going to win it. Can anybody go 6-0 in this division?
Nah.
I don't think so. The Chargers and the Chiefs are the most likely. They're the favorites to do so, but I don't think so.
But the Chargers are like, it's going to come down to last week, I think.
Yeah.
Like this is not going to, nobody's going to run away with this division.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Chiefs and the Raiders play the last game of the year, and the Chargers and the Broncos play the last game of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any of the Pat Mahomes stuff, but don't they have a pretty favorable schedule?
The first 4 games are a joke. It's like the first game is the Broncos, and then it's like the Raiders, the Dolphins, and
that's what I would do. I would sit him till at least week 5 or 6.
They don't need him.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't need him.
So it's kind of 50% Pat Mahomes win those games without getting hurt as he builds confidence.
It's not, in my opinion, like that was part of the reason why I said he's not going to start because, they look at their schedule. They don't need him. They're playing the freaking Dolphins.
Yeah.
It's like the Raiders and the Cardinals. So and even if you go 2-2, who cares? All right. Which quarterback, rapid fire, will surpass their over-under in touchdown passes? Which quarterback is most likely? Is it Bo Nix at 24.5? Is it – they don't even have Pat Mahomes is on here. Wow. Whoa. Is it Justin Herbert 25.5? Or is it Fernando Mendoza 12.5? So 24.5 for Bo Nix, 25.5 for Justin Herbert, or 12.5 for Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, Mendoza.
You think so?
Cousins is the starter.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they're at some point in the season, early on, probably they're gonna get pressure to play him, and they're gonna play him, and they're gonna be getting beat. They're gonna be getting beat. That they're gonna be throwing the ball around.
I don't think so. I think that'll be an end of year thing. Weeks 13, 14, put him in there if they're not doing great, but they're gonna save him.
If Mendoza plays,
I'm going Herbert.
Herbert 25.5.
McDaniel doesn't throw the ball in the red zone though. At least he didn't with Tua. They ran it a lot.
Dude, it's Tua.
They ran the ball a lot.
It's Tua, dude. He couldn't throw the ball with Tua.
I'm just saying. Harbaugh likes to run the ball.
Yeah.
Harbaugh's not going to let him.
Pick the Chargers to win. I think we do this every year for the freaking Chargers.
I'm not. Like, hey, I think my answer is Mendoza.
Mine's Nix.
Can we put an asterisk if Mendoza plays 75% of the snaps? I'll give you 65% of the snaps he throws more than 12.
There you go. I put an asterisk on there. Let me put an actual asterisk. There you go. Mendoza. Okay. Who reaches their over-under in receiving yards? I got one from each team. Jalen Waddle, 899.5 for the Broncos. Travis Kelce, 674.5. Lad McConkey, 899.5. Brock Bowers, 924.5. Which one? Who does it?
Oh, I think
that's a lot of yards for a tight end for Bowers.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was leaning more towards McConkey.
Yeah, but
925 is a lot, even with
they're
Kirk
gonna
Cousins.
they're
He
gonna
doesn't like to
throw
check
it.
down. Yeah, but he doesn't like to check down. He likes it. It's not his style.
That's a terrible list of
McConkey.
overs.
Give me McConkey.
McConkey for sure. But I think if you're going McConkey, I'll go.
You can go McConkey too. There's
No, I'll Waddle because Sean Payton likes to throw the ball.
No, Michael Thomas, a la Michael Thomas. He's also 899.5. Okay.
And pair him up with Sutton.
Yeah. He loves a little. That's like Jalen Waddle is going to be his Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
Like slant route after slant route forever. He's going to try to turn him into Drew Brees and Michael Thomas. You know what? I'll do Bowers. That's a lot of yards, but he's a freak show, dude.
Can we? He's getting married too, though.
Yeah, but he's not a quarterback. That doesn't count.
Can we all agree that Travis Kelce should have retired?
Yes, I agree. Which coach would have the hottest seat if they had a terrible season? Would it be Reed? Would it be Peyton? Would it be Kubiak? Would it be Harbaugh? Give me a hot seat. Who's going to have a hot seat?
I think it's kind of unfair to say Kubiak because it's year one, but your seat is always hot in Vegas. They just fired Pete Carroll after one season.
And Antonio Pierce.
Yes. So they're back-to-back firing after one season.
Al Davis is a habitual line stepper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love that. Kubiak. I would say Reed.
That would have been my second.
I'm saying Reed just because is it time? The Chargers just hired Harbaugh. The Broncos aren't getting rid of Peyton. Is it Reed?
I don't know. Especially
if they miss the playoffs again.
From the reports, it sounds like Sean Payton's hard to work for. So, I don't know.
Tex, who has a hot seat?
I'm with you guys. It's Kubiak because I just can't see any of the other guys. I can't see any of the guys being on a hot seat with who they are and where they've been in the past.
You don't see my Andy Reid?
Nope.
Take?
Nope.
You don't see that at all.
Nope. I do.
I think he would. I think he would retire.
He might. I was going to say he might turn his own seat heater on.
Yeah. I could see if they have a bad season, I could see him saying this is not worth it to do anymore.
Hey, that still counts because I put it on the sheet.
I'm agreeing with you. I don't know why you're yelling at me.
I'm saving all these too. I've screenshot every one of these, so at the end of the season we can go back over and see who was right and who was wrong. I'm sure we'll remember to do that, but I got them all over my desktop. So, which defense falls outside the top 10 points per game allowed? Because this was a very good defensive division. So the Broncos were fourth with points per game allowed with 18.3. The Chiefs were fifth with 19.3 allowed. The Chargers were 19.8, which was eighth. And then there was the Raiders who allowed 25.4. But so which one of those teams, the Chiefs, the Chargers, or the Broncos, is going to fall outside of the top 10 in points per game allowed?
The Broncos.
You think so?
The Bills just got their defensive coordinator.
Oh. Okay.
Jim Leonard was their defense
Tex,
coordinator.
he's still bitter from losing to losing to the Broncos. You can see it. You can smell it. You can smell it.
Well, it was bad. They didn't lose. The ref gave the Broncos the game. Bills didn't lose that game.
How much did they give up though to the Bills? What was
The Bills didn't lose that game.
How much did the Bills score that game?
I don't remember what the score was.
I think it's gonna be the Chiefs. I think everybody's starting to figure out Spagnuolo, especially because you're gonna have fresh corners.
Not only that, they just won't have the ball control that they've had in the past.
Who? The Chiefs?
The Chiefs.
You with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. Just there's too much. Just think about it. The best defense is also a good offense.
Yeah, I mean, Kelsey's old. Rasheed Rice isn't playing. Mahomes is hurt.
Mahomes is about to have a toothpick for a knee.
Dude, the only team that lost, well, I guess the Chargers lost their defensive coordinators, but I don't think that was him. I think that was Harbaugh. Harbaugh's always had a good defense everywhere he's gone. So I don't know if Minter was a part of that for a long time, but Harbaugh's he'll figure it out on defense. Oh, did I already say which team's going to win the division? We did that.
Yeah, we did that.
Sure. Sorry. That was the first question. Then I went back to the top. We said the Chargers, didn't we?
Yeah.
Who Tex said the Broncos?
Mm-hmm.
All right, one more question. Then I got something for Tiger Day. Which team is going to pass their over-under win total? The Broncos are at 9.5. The Chiefs are at 10.5. The Chargers are at 10.5. And the Raiders are at 5.5. Can I go first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Raiders are going to be more than 5.5. I like what they're doing, dude. They made a lot of free agent moves. They shored up the offensive line a little bit. Got a little help on defense. Still have 0 playmakers at wide receiver. Didn't they bring in somebody? But they got Brock Bowers.
They still have Devontae Adams?
No, dude. He was with the freaking Rams. Oh. They got Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor. That's who
they got Brock Bowers, dude.
I know. They have 0 wide receiver threats, but I think they're going to win. I think they'll win 6 games. Who wants to go next?
Man, 9.
They got the Dolphins, the
9.
Saints.
Chiefs. What was the Chiefs?
10.5.
Yeah, Chiefs was 10.5. That's what I'm saying. They got the Saints, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Browns. That's 4.
This is the Chiefs?
No, they got the Cardinals. That's 5. The Chiefs the Raiders are going to be right at 5 games. They're probably going to win 6 games. They got the Titans. Oh, the Raiders are winning 6 games, dude.
I thought you said that Cam Ward was going to be better.
Yeah,
he is going to be better.
You don't even believe in what you're saying.
I believe in Cam Ward, dude. I'm stamping it right now.
Is it a win or not?
Not against the Raiders because I just picked them to win the over. But the Raiders are going to beat the Chiefs. They do that. They'll win a division game or 2. Raiders are doing it. The Raiders are going to win more than 6 games, or more than 5.5 games. You book it
on the big board. Put it on the big board.
It is. I just did. It's literally on the board in front of you.
It's literally not on the big board. This is just a regular board.
Raiders over 6.5 or over 5.5.
What was the Chargers?
I think it was 10.5. Yeah, 10.5. I'm telling you, if you ask me to pick one bet in this division, it's the Raiders.
I'll go Chargers.
You are all in on the Chargers, dude.
11-7.
You want to hear who they play?
11-6.
The Chargers are going to play the Cardinals, the Bills, the Raiders, the Seahawks, the Broncos, the Rams, the Chiefs, the Texans, the Ravens. Holy shit. The Jets, the Patriots, Raiders, Bucks, Niners, Dolphins, Broncos. The Chargers have a rough schedule, dude.
All right, that's maybe rough. I'm not picking that one then.
They play the AFC West.
I want to do the Chiefs because of their schedule, but then I'm like, they don't. Who are they? Kenneth Walker is going to help their running attack. But who's he throwing it to?
The Chiefs do have a really good schedule. Holy cow, dude.
Who are they throwing it to? Who's throwing it? I'm not picking the Chiefs to win 11 games if Justin Fields is back there for 6 games.
Yeah. But they could still win 2 or 3 games with him. But the Chiefs have the Broncos, Colts, Dolphins, Raiders. Then they have the Seahawks, Chargers, Broncos, Jets. Then the Falcons, the Cardinals. Then the Bills. Then the Rams. Then the Bengals. Then the Patriots. Then the Niners. Then the Chargers. They got a tough schedule, dude.
Chiefs?
Yeah. The back half of their schedule, they go after the Cardinals game, they go Bills, Rams, Bengals, Patriots, Niners, Chargers. Like that is terrible.
Yeah, but they padded the back for when Mahomes is healthy, they can bump all those games.
I mean, look at that.
What was the Broncos again?
Broncos
9.5.
Oh, Broncos. You guys are both idiots.
No, I'm not an idiot. You're an idiot. So the Broncos have the Chiefs, then the Jags, then the Rams.
If I pick the Broncos to win 10 games, I'm picking the Broncos to win the division then.
They all have terrible schedules. This is awful.
Broncos.
Texas going Broncos. Okay.
I'll keep Chargers for the sake of the
argument. Most favorable, like 9.5.
Actually, I don't know. After you read the Raiders, I might go Raiders too.
Hey.
I'm in. I'm in.
Come on, dude. Let's go. It's not saying they're win division. I'm saying just going to win 6 games. How much fun would that be to watch the Raiders at 5.5 wins?
Should we do it? Should we go in on it?
Let's go. Let's bet it together.
Okay.
And we can all be like, the Raiders. That'll be such a fun bet, dude. Because now we'll be watching the Raiders like root for Kirk Cousins.
I'm in.
Hey, Tex.
Yeah.
Raiders. Love that. That's a good chart right there, boys. It's a good looking chart. I like that. Okay. Let me get this out of here. That was fun. What a preview. I got one more thing. This is a Tex special here for a hang the banner. I want to hang the banner for Tigers on Tiger Day. Can I do that? And I got maybe this is more of a BMO question.
Tigers?
Go Tigers. Tigers, this is from Puppies and Positivity. No idea what that account is. But it says tigers look orange to humans because we are trichromats, but they appear green to deer and wild boars because they are dichromats.
That makes sense. That makes sense because hunters wear orange.
Oh.
That makes complete sense.
Oh, is this the black dress, blue dress?
No, it was navy and gold. It was navy and gold.
No, it was white and gold and black and blue.
Was it? I never saw black and blue, so I don't know. I saw white and gold. So I don't know. But I thought this was a fun little stat. Hang the banner for Tigers for confusing the crap out of deer and wild boars, not knowing what hit them. So the Bengals should do something with this. That's why, you know what? Clemson should start wearing green. They lost their orange.
I love that.
And if the Bengals play the Commanders this year, I wonder if they do, the Bengals should wear green jerseys because in boars, that's their mascot is a pig.
It would also be like a high level mind game because it would be like you're looking at us and you're seeing green because you're prey. We're the predator.
Exactly.
Could you imagine getting into an argument with a deer about what the color of tiger is?
Do they play him? Oh, they do play him November 23rd. Bookmark this. Should the Bengals wear green if they play the Commanders November 23rd? That should be alternate. That would be a sick deep dive. Why are Tiger teams wearing green now? They do play the Commanders. That really set up nicely for us. Anything else, boys? Good show.
No, good show. I like that.
Oh my gosh! The next time we film
football, football will be right around the corner. We could actually next time we film, we could actually be making bets on the first football game
on Canton, Ohio Hall of Fame game. Oh baby, I love that Raiders 5.5. That's funny.
Under all the way, baby.
No. Oh, for the total for the Hall of Fame game, you coward.
Yeah, under. Dude,
you can't root for that in the first game of the year.
He's the under guy.
That's right. I cannot wait to get that little thing going again. He says, "Got my boys." Jack State says, or AKC says, "Got my boys working on that Jack State, App State." What a that would just.
He don't want that smoke.
Oh man, we have to go to that game if that happens. All of us. He said he loves betting the preseason. Yeah, some of the accounts for Jack State were talking about what would be fun games they should schedule in the future. That would be an awesome game. 2 storied programs, and mainly just for us in AKC. We could do a meetup. That'd be great. Anything else, boys?
Oh,
we're so close. All right. We'll see everybody. What is today? Wednesday. We'll see everybody a couple of days. Good luck on your golf bets. Welcome back to football.
Go Bills.
Good.
Ooh, football.
Football. You're not even a real fan.
Yay, football.
Unbelievable.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see Rap said that. She said baked spaghetti. We were arguing about lasagna earlier.